Good evening, my YouTube family, and welcome to my channel. It is your girl, Kia Renee, and I am making this video today to talk about inflation. And what is inflation, right? I know we all see it when we go to the gas station. I know we all see it when we go grocery shopping, when we go out to our favorite restaurants, or any type of entertainment. We're noticing the prices going up, right? Well, the reason for this is basically since the pandemic, a lot of businesses have been experiencing slower revenue coming in, right? So, in order for them to compensate for the monies being lost for having less revenue coming through, they have to raise their prices in order to stay afloat, right? So, basically, what inflation is the prices of goods and services going up. So let me ask this question. If business owners are able to raise their prices in order for their business to stay afloat and they can continue to live their lifestyle, why isn't it that you can't get a pay raise for a person who's working a W-2? This question is for you, an employee who has a job. So as these prices are raising, our paychecks are staying the same, right? So, with that being said, how are people supposed to outpace inflation? Mind you, a lot of people are being overtaxed $300 to $600 every paycheck. And actually, let me pull it up. And on top of that, not only are they being overtaxed $300 to $600 each paycheck, they don't even realize that they're giving their money away to the government for them to lend out throughout the year, and then you're left waiting for what they call a tax refund. Re meaning again, fund meaning money. So basically, it's your money again because you willingly, unbeknownst to you, giving it out to the government for them to utilize throughout the year instead of you getting that money up front. Now, another thing with taxes comes debt. And I know that may not be making sense, but see, here's the thing, taxes cause debt. Now, I just told you how you're being overtaxed. What they're doing is they're taking a third of your money out of your paycheck. And you can look in the corner where it shows you where your medical comes out, the state tax, and the not just the state tax, but the federal tax and everything else. See, the government's getting their money first before you get your paycheck. They're getting paid first. Okay. So, with that third of your money being gone that you went and worked for, you traded time for dollars. Now, a third of your money is gone. You're having to now compensate that by borrowing money or, you know, using a credit card to pay for something that you really can't afford. And so that's causing debt. So taxes and debt are like brother and sister. Okay. So with that, with that being overtaxed, they're taking a third of your money. And then on top of that, there's debt. And then there's inflation. And yet your paycheck is not going up. How are you supposed to survive out here? That's a good question, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I almost forgot while making this video. I do not own the rights or anything to the music that's playing in the background, okay? But I just wanted to pose that question to you all because it really makes you think. It really, really makes you think about how you look at money, how you view money, and how you make your money. Because it's not about how much money you make, it's about how you make your money. Because you can go and work one, two jobs. At the end of the day, both of those checks are going to get a third of that money taken out before you get that check or those checks if you're working two jobs. Because the government's going to look at you as two individual people and they're still going to take out that third in this check and the third in that check. So essentially, you're trading all this time, all this energy for dollars, and you may be working overtime, but when you get that overtime check, you don't quite see what you thought you saw in your mind. You don't see it on your check. And it leaves you feeling gross. Get it? You look at your check, your net, and your gross. But it's a lot to think about, you all. We got to start, opening our minds up to other ways, other options as to how we make our money. Because apparently, and this is not knocking a job. This isn't me being malicious or anything like that. Do what you have to do. You still have to pay bills, until you get to that level. But the thing is, we have to find better options, because this is an outdated way. I don't know if people are really paying attention to what's happening in the world. Like, our grandparents came from an industrial era, right? And the education then is definitely different from what we're going through now. Our parents came from the corporate era. So those are two different eras, but yet we're still given the same education for an era right now that is not working. The education is outdated, the school system, all of that stuff. And even if they were to update it, and I'm pretty sure they wouldn't add entrepreneurship 101 like they have business 101. Because the thing is, the government needs you to work these jobs. They need someone to make their business flow, right? But what if you were to take that time and energy and invest it in yourself, in a business, like a home-based business, where you can now have time freedom, passive income? Man, wouldn't that be amazing? Unlimited income at that. Now, I like unlimited income. I don't, think there's anything better than that. Unlimited income, come on now. But I did say that this video is going to be short, and I feel like I'm just starting to ramble now, but I just wanted to open your eyes to how inflation is hurting your pockets. Because if you're not getting a pay raise in your paycheck, and yet these business owners and other businesses are able to raise their prices, and when you go out, you're having to pay more, we have to make some changes. We have to do something different. That means we have to have an open mind to learn something new and to expose ourselves to some new people who have the education and the experience, right? And again, like I said, it's not a knock to having a job or anything like that. We're just trying to help you. And when I say we, I mean the Extra Digit movement. We're a group of people from all walks of life who help people increase their net worth one digit at a time. So it's time to be open-minded to having some certified experts to look at your W-2, W-4 and see if it needs some readjustment, so you can get some money put back in your paycheck, every paycheck. Because that's what our experts do. See, we give you the education and expose you to the experts who can help you get out of your current situation, right? And what they'll do for the everyday working person is, and all you would have to do is upload your paycheck stub, your W-2, your W-4, and what our certified experts who have the experience, what they do is they go in and they analyze everything. And on your behalf, they help get money put back into your paycheck every pay period. Doesn't that sound like a plus? You're already being overtaxed $300 to $600 every paycheck. How about getting that back and putting that back in your pockets? Now that could help you, once you start getting that money back, now that could help you start paying off some of that debt, right? And now after you've paid off the debt and you got money coming in and money flowing, now you'll be able to start purchasing assets that can now help you make more money, or help your money make you more money instead of you working for the money. See, we're here to help you get out of something. We're not trying to get you into anything. So I'm going to leave some information in the comment section below. I wasn't trying to do too long of a video, but I'm glad you all stuck it out with me. I appreciate you so much. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. And again, I'm here to help you open your mind and learn how to overall live your best life. So I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.